What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. Now playing with Dan and Shay. How are you guys feeling today? Good? Good? Thanks for skipping work today, playing hooky from school, whatever you had to do to get out of to be here. We really appreciate it, you guys. So shout out to everybody right now listening on the podcast, everybody streaming on Facebook Live. So we're live all over the internet, you guys. If you want to look in this camera right here and just wave, like everybody's going to see us. So I love it. These guys are going to be, right? Hi, Mom. These guys are, I'm Doug Lazy from Now 100.5. So these guys right here are going to be opening for Rascal Flatts tonight. Anybody going to the show? Yeah? All right, cool. So without further ado, let's bring them out here. You guys, this is Dan and Shay. Give it up. Come on in, guys. Come on in.
What's up, y'all? Hello, everybody.
Yeah, how cool is this, you guys, to be like literally feet away? So tonight at the show, do you have good seats? You're going to be this close? There we go. Uh-oh. He might end up sitting on someone's lap. I don't know.
They're like not that close.
Yeah. They're going to be singing for us in just a few minutes, you guys. I love it. So I want to say first, you guys, congrats on Tequila. It's an amazing song. It's one of the most requested songs on Now 100.5 right now. And that's because these guys, they're texting in for it. They're calling in for it. So
we'll pay you guys later.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for supporting that song and everybody out there for listening to it and requesting it. That seriously makes our world go round. And yeah, this song is changing our lives right now. It's funny because we consume tequila. That's our drink of choice. We're not shy about that. That's why we wrote the song. And yeah, it's crazy to have a song out there that our fans come out to shows and sing along with us. So thank you guys, most importantly, for listening
Absolutely.
to it and not turning it off when it comes on the radio, because I know these guys are playing it a lot and we appreciate that.
We still love it. So when people first saw the song title, did they think it was going to be like this is a party song. This is a song to get lit to, you know, because it's tequila. So, or that, no, tequila, like a remake. So when people first get that impression, it's not at all. For like the two people who haven't heard the song yet, it's a beautifully written song, and it's so meaningful. So kind of tell us the inspiration behind the song.
Yeah, it's funny. Whenever we rolled the song out, I think the day was January 10th. Not that we know exact day or anything. It was the first single off of our new project that we've been working on for a long time. We were super excited about it. But when we rolled it out, you know, we knew the song was what Dan and Shay does, a nostalgic, thoughtful, you know, story lyric. And we teased this little agave plant, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh!" They didn't know what it was. Like, it's an agave plant. Now that you look at it, and you know the title's Tequila, it makes sense. But people are like, "Oh, I know the guys love pineapples. That's got to be a pineapple." And then somebody was like, "That looks like a puppy's paw. They love dogs. That's so cute." It's like, no. But we created a little confusion, and we teased that out first, and then we dropped the title Tequila, and everyone's like, "Wow, that's interesting," because that's not what they expected from Dan and Shay, you know, like a dancey, crazy Caribbean kind of song. But it was actually like, you know, we wrote the song just on a piano, and the original demo was a piano and a vocal, and we kind of beefed it up for the track on the record. But the fans, I think, were pleasantly surprised whenever they heard it, and it was kind of that, you know, juxtaposition of the word. It was just a little bit different, and I think it's reacted in a big way because of that. But we've also done some fun things. We've had some remixes on it. We had one of our favorite DJs and producers, a guy named Rehab, did a crazy cool dance remix, and we dropped that on July 4th for everyone who was out there partying on boats and getting crazy. So it's been a fun single cycle for us, no doubt.
And we're happy you guys dropped it. You guys love that song, right? We all love that song. So, and they're going to be singing it for you here in just a few minutes. I wanted to ask you guys, I took a look at your Instagram. I was looking for like embarrassing pictures that we could put up for, you know, Facebook Live. Here's the thing. I couldn't find, your guys' Instagram is very clean. But I found one picture where you guys are on stage and you're hugging, and it said, quote, "Two best friends having a moment." So that is just so cool because, you know, like sometimes when you're behind the scenes in music, you see like bands when they go in front of the camera, they're like, "Oh, we're best friends." And when the camera goes off, they don't talk to each other.
You guys are supposed to go, "Aww."
Yeah. Aww.
No, this is we have the coolest job in the world to be able to play music for people and to have people actually come out. We you know, in the beginning we couldn't pay a bartender and a bouncer to come watch our shows, so this would have been the biggest crowd. This would be like Wembley Stadium for us. So it really is. It's so much fun. You know, being on the road is very grueling. You know, we're away from our wives, away from our families, and it's really tough. But we have, you know, we're best friends, so it makes it a little easier. And we appreciate every little moment that we get to every little moment that we get to spend. You know, and the highs are higher when you're with your buddy, and the lows aren't as low. So. Yeah.
That's awesome. Is there any like pranking backstage? Are you guys pranksters? Because that's what best friends do, you know?
We have a lot of booby traps. Yeah.
Nice.
I like set up the bus where you just,
I interpreted that wrong when you started saying that. I was like, I'm not even going to get into it. Just use your imagination.
Get that on right there.
Open the door. Whoa!
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. So moments after it was announced that Maroon 5 was going to be playing the halftime show this year, you guys tweeted out support. You guys are fans of Maroon 5. So I'm not going to say when you guys play the halftime show, who are you guys going to bring out with you? There you go.
You heard it here
for
first.
Sure,
ladies
for
and
sure.
Bringing
gentlemen.
you out.
Yeah. Who are you guys going to bring out with you? Because, there's always surprise guests and stuff at the halftime show.
First of all, I got to expand upon our fanboy-dom or whatever it would be called for Maroon 5. We saw them in Denver. We had a day off, and I'm literally going to see Maroon 5 again on Sunday in Nashville.
Nice.
I'm a super fan. Like, I've got an Adam Levine tattoo on my left shoulder. It's weird. But we're huge fans of all kinds of music. We really are. I don't know who. First of all, we got to get to that point. That's a big deal to play at the Super Bowl. But we had Kelly Clarkson sing on our new record, which we were really excited about. We totally geeked out. We flew to Los Angeles and tracked Kelly Clarkson, who's like our favorite singer of all time. So that was a really cool experience. It's really fun to get to collaborate. That's one of our favorite parts of this whole thing. We are just at the core of it music fans, and when we go on tour with an artist like Rascal Flatts, who we grew up listening to, we give them grief about that. It's like, oh man, I remember in middle school coming out to your show.
You guys have been like grandfathers to us. Thank you.
It's fun, man. It's we just get to, after we get off stage, we step back and we just get to be fans. If you come to our show, like if you come tonight to Rascal Flatts show, we'll be out. You'll find us in the lawn, like pouring our hearts out, singing. It's like, aren't these guys? Nah.
Who are those guys in the masks? Like, I don't know.
That's amazing. You guys both have beautiful ladies in your lives. How do they react to the female attention that you guys get?
Oh man. No, our wives are super cool, and they're super. They you have to have a lot of trust, like when you're on the road, But for us, if you see our wives, you're like, yeah, those guys aren't cheating on those girls.
Awesome.
We're so far out of our league that it's not even an option at this point,
I think they're more famous than we are actually at this point. And then Shay's baby Asher is like more famous than all of us. So.
He is.
What's the craziest thing a fan's ever thrown on stage at you guys?
A baby, probably.
Really?
Yeah, it's never happened. Take my child.
Underwear baby, a baby. I was like, whoa. All right, you guys want to hear him sing? Let's do it. Make some noise, you guys. This is Dan and Shay.
Before we sing, I'm trying to think of what the craziest thing someone's thrown on stage. I don't think a baby. Was it a baby?
It could have been a child.
I don't know.
We have had, there has been that before. They didn't, throw their baby on stage. But there was a woman who, the whole time, and it was like Lion King. She was like, Liz! She was like, she loves you. Like, I get it. You can't just be throwing your kid up here. It's not how this works.
We got to Australia. We went to Australia for the first time last year, and it was really cool. We had just flown, I'm going to make it more dramatic and be 42 hours to get there. It was probably 9, I don't know, but it sounds more dramatic to be 40 plus hours. We got there, and we had some fans in the airport, and this lady was there, a new mom, and she was holding her baby, and she saw us, and literally she could not have abandoned this baby faster. She was like, oh my God, I gotta get a picture. Hands the baby off to our lighting guy. He's standing here. Jeff, if you saw Jeff, he's the least likely guy you would want to hold your baby. So we have this thing on our phones called Face Swap. It's a really weird, it gets very dark, but that's every once in a while we'll face swap Jeff with the baby that he was holding. He looked very uncomfortable holding the baby. It's very good.
Jeff was like, that was probably top 2 worst days in his life, was holding that baby. I've never seen a more uncomfortable person in my life.
It even went so deep into the rabbit hole as we held the koalas. We did that whole thing at the sanctuary, and the face swapped picture of the baby on Jeff's face came into this weird kind of morphed thing, and our drummer photoshopped that face swapped face onto the koalas and all of our picture in the thing. It just, we'll have to post it on the internet sometime. It got really scary. So.
We might shouldn't if we want our career to keep going.